Very good evening, students. How are you? I think you all are fine, right? Students, today in this class, I am going to start new chapter number 8, skeletal system. Okay, students, in this class, I am going to give some introduction about skeletal system. Okay, human skeletal system. If you wanted to make a doll, what will you make first? Perhaps a framework to give the doll shape before making its outer structure. Isn't it? Right. Yes. All the bones in our body also form a framework to give a shape to our body. So, this framework is called the skeleton. Okay. The human skeleton is composed of around 305 bones at birth. The number of bones in the skeleton change with age. It decreases to 206 bones by adulthood after some bones have fused together. And how do we know that this is the shape of a human skeleton? How do we know the shapes of different bones in our body? We can have some idea about the shape and number of bones in some parts of our body by feeling them, right? And one way we could know this shape better would be to look at X-ray images of the human body. Did you or anyone in your family even have an X-ray of any part of your body taken? Sometimes, when we are hurt or have an accident, doctors use these X ray images to find out about any possible injuries that might have happened to the bones. The X ray shows the shapes of the bones in our body. And feel the bones in your forearm, upper arm, lower leg, and upper leg. Try to find the number of bones in each part. Similarly, feel the bones of your ankles and knee joints and compare these with X-ray images. Okay. Bend your fingers. Are you able to bend them at every joint? How many bones does your middle fingers have? Feel the back of your palm. It seems to have many bones, isn't it? Right? Is your wrist flexible? So, it is made up of several small bones called carpels. What will happen if it has only one bone and we cannot move? We are not able to bend them at every joint. And next, take a deep breath and hold it for a little while. Feel your chest bones and the backbone by gently pressing the middle of the chest and back at the same time. Count as many ribs, okay, bones of the chest as possible. Observe in this picture carefully and compare with what you feel of the chest bones. We see that the ribs are curiously bent. They join the chest bone and the backbone together to form a box. This is called the rib cage. There are 12 ribs on each side of chest. Some important internal parts of our body like heart, lungs lie protected inside this cage. Ask some friends to touch their toes without bending their knees. Starting from the neck, move your fingers downwards on the back of your friend. What you feel is the backbone. Friends, all of you see here in this picture, backbone. Okay, it is made up of many small bones called vertebrae. Okay, The backbone consists of 33 vertebrae. The rib cage is joined to these bones. Okay. If a backbone was made up of only one long bone, will your friend be able to bend? We can't bend, right? And next, make your friend stand with both hands pressed to the wall and ask her to push the wall. Do you notice two bones on the back are prominent where the shoulders are? They are called shoulder bones. Okay. Students, all of you observe in this picture carefully. This structure is made of pelvic bones. They enclose the portions of your body below the stomach. This is the part you sit on. Okay. And the skull is made up of many bones joined together. It encloses and protects a very important part of the body, the brain. Students, we discussed many bones and the joints of our skeleton, right? There are some additional parts of the body that are not as hard as the bones and which can be bent. These are called cartilage. Feel your ear. Do you find any hard bony parts that can be bent? There do not seem to be any bones here, isn't it? Right? Do you notice anything different between the earlobe and the portions above it? As you press them between your fingers, you do feel something in the upper parts of the ear that is not as soft as the earlobe but not as hard as a bone, isn't it? Right? This is cartilage. Cartilage is also found in the joints of the bones. And we have seen that our skeleton is made up of many bones, joints, and cartilage. You could feel, bend, and move many of them. Right? We have learned about the bones in our body and about joints that help us move in different ways. Right? Students, now let's watch small video about the human skeleton.
Human skeleton. You often feel something hard when you touch your arm, your leg, and even your head. Do you know what this hard substance inside the body is? Well, this hard substance is a bone. A human body is made of a number of bones. Together, these bones form a framework that gives shape to our body. This framework is the skeleton. A body without a skeleton will appear like a jelly that has no shape of its own. Not only does the skeleton give shape and support, it also helps in the movement of various parts of the body. Now that we know the importance of the skeleton, let us look at some of the parts of the skeleton. The skeleton comprises four main parts: the skull, the backbone, the rib cage, and the limbs. Let us first learn about the skull. The skull is made of bones of the head and the face. All the bones of the skull are immovable except the jaw. There are depressions or holes in the skull for eyes and nose. The function of the skull is to protect an important organ of the body, which is the brain. The next part of the skeleton is the rib cage. The rib cage is the bony structure present in the chest area. You can easily feel it each time you keep your hand on your chest. The ribs are curvy in shape. There are 12 pairs of ribs present in a human being. The ribs are joined to the backbone on the back and the breastbone in the front. The rib cage protects many important internal organs such as heart and lungs. The next part of the skeleton is the backbone. It is also known as the spine. The spine helps you bend down to pick up things or to tie your shoelaces. It runs from the back of the skull to the lower back of the body. The spine is made of 33 small bones called vertebrae. These small bones are joined to each other. It is this bone by which the rib cage is attached. The limbs constitute the last part of the skeleton. They are forelimbs and hind limbs. The bones of the arm form the forelimbs. 3 bones, 1 long bone in the upper arm and 2 small bones in the lower arm make the forelimbs. The bone of the upper arm is attached to the vertebra by the collarbone and the shoulder blade. Similarly, 3 bones in the leg together form the hind limb. These are 1 bone in the upper leg or the thigh and 2 bones in the lower leg. The legs are supported by the pelvic bone. All these together make up the skeleton system.
Students, in this class we have learned human skeleton system and bones, right? If you have any doubt, ask in online session. All of you should follow given worksheet. Thank you, students.